one of the largest employers in our region, made this decision nearly unilaterally. And again, KVCC hasn't done this, Kalamazoo College, Stryker, or KPS. No one major employee has done this, but WMU has. Most employers, are taking care of their teams until they have no other choice but to do so. What were the conversations and decisions made behind the scenes leading up to this choice? It certainly leads suspicion that WMU has something to hide. A public institution paid by tuition and public dollars. Each existing position is budgeted by a fiscal year. WMU's fiscal year doesn't end until June 30th, 2020. So why is there not enough to guarantee employees their budgeted salary at the very least through this date? This would give employees time to brace, plan, and prepare. On Friday, March 20th, Western Michigan University essentially pink slipped the majority of their non-bargaining employees, forcing them to use their annual or sick leave in order to be paid and to maintain their health insurance. And to me, more than the act of cutting hours, there exists three glaring questions. First, what was the cause of urgency to reduce or eliminate so many staff hours, especially given that Western was in a unique position as one of our community's largest employers? A second question that I'd like some answers to, and I have not been able to do in my work over the last 10 days, is really to determine how many employees were impacted and to what extent and in which areas. My final question, why is it that the administration doesn't understand how tone deaf it appears when they claim that they are taking care of their people and there are no layoffs when folks are required to use their annual leave or their sick time? That's not the university's decision to decide how employees use their annual leave or sick time. This personal time that employee has the ability to bank or not, they make those decisions for themselves. What about people who have exhausted it on maternity leave or are dealing with a major illness such as cancer, or they're caring for their elderly parent? What about employees who are new to the institution and haven't had a chance to build up any hours at this point in time? This is why a fair, just, and equitable decision would be to take care of all of your people until you no longer can. I demand that WMU immediately do right by all of their people, lead in this community during a crisis, model the behaviors your business and organizational leadership and communications professors preach in their lectures and textbooks about employee morale, ethics, business practices, and transparency, or that I teach in the School of Social Work when I teach about equity and social welfare policies. Talk about real life examples right now of how our system is broken and we need immediately protections for health and wealth and other critical reforms. Unfortunately, for far too many WMU families, they're learning these lessons immediately. We need Western to put their people first, and we need them to do it now. This community is not going to forget their egregious decision-making. I hope that you all are as outraged as I am, and I apologize that my remarks weren't delivered as well as that I hoped them to be, but I'm having a hard time with my voice right now. I'm asking all of you to reach out to the WMU president, the board of trustees, your state rep. I got to give a shout out to Senator McCann. He's been very helpful with me over the last 10 days, trying to get answers to my questions, and reach out to the governor's office as well. We need to hold WMU accountable to their employees during this pandemic crisis. And we need to teach students by modeling actions of care and empathy. Tell the public why these decisions were made. Thank you.